Okay, so we're talking about one of the kicks, the first kicks from the Wu style of Tai Chi, and the body mechanic associated with it. So feet shoulder length apart or parallel, and parallel, you can do a little bit wider. And this is from the form, but we're doing this because we're comparing the Tai Chi movement and breath work to that of ballerinas or pretty much any movement discipline, and being able to tie the core mechanics of breath work, visualization, and body mechanics into of Tai Chi into anything that you might be doing. So we're inhaling, opening up, and exhaling, shifting. But we're pushing from one heel to the other, first and foremost. And then we're releasing the back hip, the knee, and the heel. And it drops in as we relax into our groin. Inhaling through the fingertips and the toe, up. Even deeper, inhalation stage 2, out. And then shift. The foot goes down as you exhale, and exhale even deeper from heel to heel. The fingers are pointing down. This finger pointing down kind of posture right here, there's a gentle reach that spins the elbow up. This is not the full reverse breathing inflation of the tricep, which comes from the Yang style, reverse breathing Yang style as taught by William C.C. Chen. This is a halfway there, it's not all the way. In Wu style, you would just be relaxing your wrists, and the wrists would be hanging in the air, very gentle on the elbow. But we're adding a little bit of that reverse breathing concept, not all the way, by just reaching the fingers down as we collapse. And then we energize even deeper, more intensely in the fingertips as you inhale up, and then inhale even deeper out. Exhaling from heel to heel, and then you're going to soften one hip into the groin of the receiving weighted leg. Release the heel and the knee. And it should almost feel like you're drawing a cross, meaning that as you sink into the leg, it's very similar to a pivot when you're throwing a punch. So exhaling down, and then inhale, up, 1, even deeper, 2, exhale down. From heel to heel, notice that my hands start crossing, I'm reaching down very gently, and I'm releasing from the hip into the groin, the knee, and the heel, with the back foot spinning up and not pivot. And then as I pick my foot up, only as the ball of my foot and big toe are activated. So I shift my weight from the heel to the ball of the foot to the big toe. The big toe is the button that starts the breath. So we inhale on the big toe, lifting up even deeper. I was just sharing with Irene, who I'm training with right now, that before I learned to slow myself down enough to feel this, and of course, William C.C. Chen taught me the 3 nails on the foot, the heel, ball of the foot, big toe. And now William Chen is talking about the arch in the foot actually touching the ground. So there's that detail that I didn't mention here yet, but heel, you can touch the arch, ball of foot, big toe, inhale up. But before I was made aware of these mechanics, I would play Wu style Tai Chi just on my heels, which is very powerful and very, very strong. But without the awareness of the other parts of the foot, I just didn't have the ability to take intense pressure in push hands. People pushing very, very intensely and knowing how to redirect it. I would compensate by not knowing through the flexibility in my waist and my speed of my hands. So I would move people around before they got to push me off of my heels, because I didn't know ball, foot, big toe are important. So here, you really want to emphasize heel, heel's your anchor, boom. As you collapse into the heel, through the groin, the weight of the one hip falling into the groin, again, being more specific, here to here, falling down, feeling the muscle wrapping around the leg as you spiral into it, boom. Then you go from the heel, ball, foot, big toe, all happening in the sixth, slowly, incrementally, boom. Inhaling up, and you just go straight up 1. Inhale even deeper, 2. Exhale, down. And once you have the muscle memory, once you have this embedded in your muscle memory, it'll be that much easier to focus on the visualization, which means the color, the breath as a color in the belly. So I'm exhaling down, and I'm inhaling, drawing the color through the breath, through my fingers and my toes, up my leg, into my lower dantian. And then inhale even deeper out. Exhale, letting that breath dissipate through the body, shifting heel to heel, ball to foot, big toe. Inhaling up 1, even deeper 2. So now let's shift and go into this cross-arm position. This is another kick. This is probably a third kick that you do in the Wu style. Yeah, third kick. So sometimes you'll see it like this, and you pull out. And this is not just a Wu style, but this is in the Wu style form. I do wrist to wrist. So if you're on the left side, then your left arm is up, almost like you're pulling an arrow back here. And this is a very, very rare position in Wu style. It's very rare that elbows go up. Very rare. Wu style is arms like blades, and the blades stay down. They're always chopping on ankles. So it's very rare that you see the elbow flip up even more than 25%. So this is completely up. The concept here is that you're grabbing somebody's hair or an opponent's hair, and you're twisting their braids from when gentlemen would have on the battlefield braids, and you twist their braids. So that's the concept here. On the side. Twisting, my back foot is pivoted in. So we'll just shift. Inhaling up, bring the knee up. On the side, the knee is coming up. Make sure you have pants that allow you to go all the way up. And notice that my elbows flip up, and I still have these very, very gentle hollow fists here. And I'm going to pull as if I was pulling the braids apart, but I'm actually pulling the concept of chi, the concept of like elastic bands, a very gentle pull apart as my elbows drop down, inhaling out, exhaling, and we'll shift sides. And now we'll do almost like you're uppercutting. If you're going to your right side, the left arm is going to pull upwards like an uppercut, meaning here, almost like you're going right up here. The right arm will be up to the side. So inhaling, big breath up. And as the elbows go down, the breath is right here on the inside of the leg, the soft part, by the calf, inside the shin, from the ankle up. Your awareness is here as if you're lifting someone's leg with a gentle touch. This is sticking, quote unquote, in Tai Chi. You want to be able to stick to the opponent's leg, not just the hands and arms. You're sticking with the leg, inhaling out, shifting the weight. So now I'm going on to my left, therefore my right is uppercutting, very, very gentle. And by saying uppercut, that may give you the wrong impression that there's a lot of shoulder power being used. It's actually a full twist. It's really not actually a strike at all. But you could, all these things have multiple applications, so you could think of it that way. So waist twisting, hip twisting, hands twisting. I'll get a little closer so you can see the detail here. The hands twisting, wrist to wrist. Whatever side I'm on, the opposite hand is the one that is straight up in front of me. And so here, inhaling up 1, even deeper 2, and then exhale down. Inhale up, even deeper. And if you'd like, you can switch the breathing pattern. Inhaling up, this is your second inhalation, and you can exhale out. Exhale down, and then inhale, twist 1, even deeper 2, sticking on the leg. Notice how the leg comes. The leg that was pivoted in comes up and lifts, becomes a hook. Exhale out, kick with the heel. There are many different applications or concepts for this move. Of course, One of them is to lift the leg up and then kick the opponent back, which I've had demonstrated on me, but I've never been able to actually pull off myself, nor have I ever seen it live. I've been demonstrated on standing still, and things can work when someone stands still. Doesn't mean they're going to work when they're moving. So that's not to say that's a bad application. I'm just saying I can't vouch for it. But I can vouch for the lifting of the leg, inhaling up, even deeper, exhale out. Pushing the breath through the hands and the heel, the color visualization going through the hands and the heel. Notice that the shoulders are soft, lowered, but the shoulder blades are pushed in, meaning that this part of the back, the shoulder blade, as you see right here, is going to disappear. So rather than being out, it disappears, it goes inward. So when you push out here, you don't just do it with the hands, you also move the shoulder blades in. Look at how I'm bending over just so you can see shoulder blades at their normal relaxed position, and then shoulder blades pushed in. So very consciously pushing in just for a moment. Let's do it again. And inhaling up. Left side. Inhaling a little deeper. I'm pulling apart. And then exhale. Boom. Shoulder blades in. Shifting the weight. Inhaling up. Even deeper. Still inhaling here. This is almost like your load. You load and then you fire. Exhale. Spinning. Inhaling up even deeper. So that's 2 inhalations, and then exhale, fire. And again, as Michael Jackson said, see the breath as fire in the belly, and then you push it out like fire when you exhale. Even deeper, or actually you can exhale here. And the breath is really about how you feel the most comfortable doing exercise. We'll do 2 more each side. But I recommend inhale 1 for the twist. Inhale even deeper 2 for the load. And then exhale, push out here. And you don't exhale everything right away. You exhale, and then you release the rest of the breath as you shift the weight. And now, inhaling up 1, even deeper 2, exhale out. One more time each side. Inhale 1, twist. And you will really feel the twist, hip and waist. The hip is its own power, the waist is its own power. So you're going to do both at the same time, powered by the breath. Even deeper 2. And 1 more. And notice that I'm being liberal with my footwork here for the sake of the camera. In the Wu style Tai Chi form, you actually do this on one side, you step behind, you spin, and then you do it on the other side. So maybe next time we'll add the spin. But what I would like to do is bring a little bit, especially since Irene and I were talking about dance and dance movement, and this has been a theme on the previous training sessions that we've done on here, is the concept of bringing the Tai Chi breath work into kicks, and I'm wearing pants that may not be the best for kicks. We'll do it anyway, it's gonna be great. So here, inhaling, we were just doing soft kicks, and now we're going to speed the kicks up a little bit. So inhaling here, and we're gonna step back. These are Shaolin kicks. These are the 5 kicks that you want to do every day in Shaolin Kung Fu. Or this comes from the 5 kicks you want to do every day in Shaolin Kung Fu. I do not do them every day. I used to do them every day, but now I've added other kicks to my regimen. So I will say that. But this kick, we're going to push the breath through the hand and the foot at the same time, and we're going to touch hand and foot. Inhaling deep. I'll stand in front of the white wall so you can see for a second. Over. One foot is straight, and my weight is on the back leg. The other foot is gently placed, just the toe touching. No weight at all on this front foot. My hands are pulled to my hips, in gentle hollow fists. It's called chamber. Here, I can't turn my wrist all the way up. The palm should be facing the sky. I have scar tissue on my wrist, can't do that. But you can if you can. So pointing the toe out, and we're going to kick, touch the toe. The leg is going to lift up straight, so there will be no bend in the leg. The leg goes straight up, and you slap it. The hand is very relaxed until just before impact, about an inch or two before you slap the hand on the foot. So just before then, it'll turn into this shape, this little palm. Boom, this little Buddha palm. But before that, it's very relaxed. Not dead weight, but just very gentle in its shape, and then becomes structured. Hard structure, soft. So it's soft and then it crashes. So we'll do 10 times that side. Inhaling into the belly, seeing the color in the belly. And then we're going to push the color visualization through the hand and foot 10 times. And then switching sides. And again, same thing, breath through the leg and the hand, meaning that you're splitting or expanding your attention and awareness to go through two limbs at the same time. We do it all the time with our hands. So now you want to do it with the hand and leg at the same time. Inhaling deep, draw color in. Inhale. We have two uplifting heavens. That was called side jiao. And now, this is deviating from the five kicks. It is a shallow kick. It's a deviation because I want to practice it, the color going through opposite hand and foot. So this concept is just punch and kick at the same time. You're punching the breath, pushing the breath visualization through these two knuckles, index and middle finger knuckles, about an inch or two beyond. That means that your mind is going to go here. Your mind should not stop here. You can put your mind on anything, put your mind on a chair. All you're doing is putting your attention on a thing. So put your attention at the end of your exhalation should be about an inch or two beyond the knuckle. Well, push the attention there. Simultaneously, while you're doing that, that could be challenging on its own. You're going to push the attention through the heel. So you're exhaling through the heel, pushing the attention 2 inches beyond the heel. So you're going to do that same time, and we're going to do it for the opposite hand and foot, meaning that we're going to go. And I'll do it from the side so you can see both this 45-degree angle, a little bit forward, a little bit to the side. And we'll start 10 times each leg, each side. So 2, 2. And 2 uplifting heavens. And let's take a moment, because this feels like it's something very important we haven't done in a while, which is this playing the flute position from the Tai Chi sword form. The concept is that your heel, you're going to have one foot, both my feet are forward, feet parallel and shoulder length apart. I shift to one side, so I'm going to my right side. And I'm lifting my left foot behind my right leg. The heel of my left foot, I'm just going to slide over so you can see it on the white wall more, or lighter wall. The heel is going to gaze, quote unquote, at the moon. So it's looking up at an angle. I'm going to bend this leg and place the hands out as if I have a straight line, an imaginary sword, straight line here, coming up across, and you can kind of see it on screen. Just trying to match this line. My palms are both facing out. If you had a sword, one would be here, the other hand would be here, covering the sword. The gim fingers, gim sword fingers. You'd have a gim sword. And you're going to feel the twist in the core. Again, bending the knee, legs, lifting up. Drawing the collar into the belly. Exhaling through the limbs. Inhaling up. Sides. So moving over just so you can exhaling down. And my left leg now. My feet are forward, so my toes facing the camera, and my right leg comes back and up. Inhaling, pulling my heel up as I bend my knee, bending my left knee, and I'm sitting mostly on my heel. So you can see that from the side, bringing this foot up, and I'm sitting on my heel. Very different than sitting on the ball of my foot or big toe, which changes my weight distribution. So I want to really distribute the weight into the heel, the anchor of the foot. And the heel facing up, looking at the moon. And you're going to push the shoulder blades forward so you can feel that full twist. Not lifting the shoulders up, they stay down, but they go forward, the shoulder blades. And as I go down, trying to establish that straight line from my palms to the heel, to the top of the bottom of the foot, which requires me to soften my hip to lift my knee up more. Really stretch. Twist the waist and hip. Focus on the breathing into the belly, out to the hands. Inhale. Exhale down. Two uplifting hands. And let's bring in some punching mechanics here. Inhaling, gathering. So when I say gather, that means that when I do this, I'm not just feeling the extension of my fingers with the shoulder blade pushing in, which I am doing, but it's motivated, the movement is motivated by suctioning in the breath. My visualization, my intention is to pull the color, the breath as a color, through the arm into the belly, specifically to the soft part of the arms. So when I inhale, draw in, my feet are in a bow stance, which means that both feet will be parallel, 45 degrees to the corner, either side that I'm on, and 70% of my weight will be on the bent leg. The other leg will be straight in any one of these scenarios. You can do this very low, you can also do this standing up high. So we'll do it here. To save my pants, I won't go too far down. So inhale and gather, and then open up the back foot. So here, I'm opening up the back leg, exhaling, pushing from heel into heel, ball of the foot, big toe, punching out. Inhale, gather. Using the waist, the breath activates the fingers and the waist and the hip. Full body, drawing the color, open up the back leg as you exhale, one. Sticking on the forearm, meaning the sensation, the attention, pulling something down gently with your forearm, and then spinning that momentum, that weight through your shoulders into the hand with the color visualization shooting out, meaning all the pressure from this arm, my left, spun up and went out my right. Inhale, gathering, drawing the color in. Exhaling, feeling the weight on the arm, pulling down, out. Inhale, gather. Open up the back leg, exhale, one, and then deeper exhalation, two here. throwing the fire through the index and middle finger knuckles, 2 inches beyond. Inhale, gather, exhale. Inhale deep, exhale 1, and then exhalation stage 2. Inhale 1, open up the back leg, exhale 1, exhale 2. Inhale, gather, exhale 1, exhale 2. You can also do this exercise with the reverse breathing Tai Chi mechanics. So that would be exhaling down, inhale up. The inhalation up is different. You're not pushing anything through the index and middle finger knuckles. Rather, the index and middle finger knuckles are being pulled to their end destination, meaning the full expression of your shape, wherever you want that to be. So the concept of the full expression of your shape is a very interesting one, because oftentimes when people punch, they'll hyperextend their arm, meaning that they're throwing the arm out there and potentially hyperextending it. It's happened to me before. But when you have the concept of the shape that you want to create, you don't go beyond that shape. So there's no need, the exhalation is not, you're not using the exhalation to push you anywhere. You're using the inhalation to achieve the structure. So here, exhaling down, inhaling up. Exhaling even deeper, inhaling up. And notice again, it's like a fencer. The fencing, the blade of a fencer is pulled to the destination. It's not thrust through. You're not stabbing. You're not pushing. It's being pulled. So your hand's being pulled up. Exhale 1, even deeper 2, up. Exhaling 1, even deeper 2, going to sleep. Inhale, waking up. Exhaling, open up the back leg. Exhale deeper, go to sleep. Inhale, exhale. So it's important to know the difference between how these two breath formulas or styles of breathing can change your biomechanic, especially when you connect the intention to them. So inhaling, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. And now we'll do inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, exhale. So notice that I noticed in my body that I find that the exhalation looks heavier, but doesn't necessarily hit as hard. So that's just my experience. It could change for you. I definitely have hit harder doing the reverse breathing punching, but I see the value in both, and I still practice both. Two uplifting heavens. Feet together. Inhale, breathless. Wrists, fingers to the back wall, chest to ceiling, hips forward, wiggle the toes. Exhale, butt back, fingers fall. Inhale, breathless to wrist. Fingers back, chest up, hips forward, wiggle the toes. Exhale, butt back, fingers fall. Inhale out, white leg to the belly. And we're going to put 1 foot forward and tail walks the leg down. Inhale out, switch. Exhale, walks the leg down. Inhale out, switch 45 degrees. Exhale, wash right leg down. Switch 45. Exhale, wash right leg down. Switch 90 degrees. Exhale, right leg down. Switch 90 degrees. Exhale, right leg down. Inhaling out, feet shoulder apart, right leg to the belly. Exhale, wash down the legs. Inhale, bring the white leg over the head, turn to your right. Exhale, wash it down the leg. Inhale, bring white light over your head. Turn to your left, wash it down the leg. Inhaling out, white light over the head. Behind the back. Exhale down. And slap it up. Up. Turn hard. Hard arm, up the soft part, turn, and hard. Up the shoulders, down the back. Inhaling up and stay in the horse stance for a second. This is ocean of blood returns to the source. Just the fingertips, 5 minutes. Hands good. And exhale, diving forward. You're going to dive forward, pelvis rotates on the finger. And from the dive, you're going to split the hands and you're going to massage. You're going to bring the camera down so you can see. We're going to massage from the muscle on the side of the shin bone, on the outside of the shin. You're going to push your fingers between the muscle and the bone to get space to move the muscle out and find all those wonderful little pressure points underneath. So I'm going deeper into my glutes to get it. And you may want to start just massaging on the feet if you don't have shoes on, or even if you do, and then work your way up to that point. Find the shin bone, tibia, push the fingers in to slide the muscles to the side, get deeper in, really insert the fingers and start going up, 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 up. And then exhaling, weight on the heels so you're not putting undue pressure on the kneecap. Exhaling the color through the palms into the kneecap, filling the kneecaps with warmth. 3 fingers, index, middle finger, ring finger. Put the index finger on the line of the kneecap, the center of the kneecap. The other fingers beneath it, and then on the side, the middle finger should be on the soft part of the outside of the knee, outside side of the kneecap. And you massage there for the stomach. Do the same thing on the other side. Index finger on the line halfway to the kneecap, 3 fingers. Rip around. That middle finger should be placed on the soft part. You feel above it, a little soft, but there's some bone, you're still below it. There should be just enough space for the middle finger to press it like a button and you massage. And then you go the opposite direction with the kneecaps. Again, pushing the breath, inhaling the light into your belly, and exhale, pushing it to the hands as you massage and massage down. I hope I did the opposite direction, I wasn't sure. And as you massage down, you're pushing the muscle on the shin to the side. I even have my thumbs on the other side, the tibia, pushing the muscle on the inside to the side, out, pushing it out, so I can reveal the pressure points all the way down. And then slapping up leg and down, up the inside, down, up the outside, down, and then up the back to the small of the back, and chop just at the small of the back with the ridge of your hands, and down. Inhaling up. And close the eyes, inhale, white light up the front of the body. Exhale, roll it down the back like a waterfall. Inhale up the left side, foot to head, like a tidal wave. Exhale down the right side, like a waterfall. White line to the belly. Exhale, push it to the top of the head. Inhale, right line to the belly. Exhale, push it down, the legs into the ground. Let it come back up and around like a fountain in reverse, make a bigger bubble. Inhale to the belly. And just exhale, fill your body full of the light. Have gratitude for the body, your people, the life, the space you're in. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I'm just gonna press stop. Hope everybody enjoyed that.